morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all ages and from all over the world. Good people, bad people, evil one, the evilest of them all. Welcome everyone to Combat Taekwondo's Mag Nights. Again, in an episode which is not at night, but we're gonna have a blast tonight because we're having, uh, nonetheless, the first lady that was featured into the Combat Taekwondo rooster. Her name is Talisca Reis from Brazil. But before presenting her and learn about his curriculum, let me introduce. You know who he is. He is the CEO of Combat Taekwondo. His name is George. How are you, George? Welcome. Good morning.
Hey Chava, good to be here. Another day, another show.
Another day, another show. That's right. So again in the morning.
Yes, that's true. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what time is in Brazil. I'm excited to have also, we have Claudio, the
Yes,
boss of Mas Taekwondo.
my boss. I
He's
have
on,
I
yeah.
have bosses everywhere.
Yes.
So yes, in order to continue with today's show, let me introduce the CEO of Mas Taekwondo. His name is Claudio Aranda. Most of you know him very well, but welcome, Claudio. How are you?
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Sure. No problem. I speak Spanish.
No problem. Please let it on.
Buenas tardes, Chava. Acá muy contento realmente de poder formar parte de esta serie de entrevistas que ustedes están haciendo, que realmente sigo todos los días y muy excitante.
Yeah, Claudio says this is really exciting for him because this is a show that he watches every single day. So it is really good for him to be here. It's also really good for us for that you are here, Claudio. Es muy grato también para nosotros que estés aquí. Bienvenido. So let's talk about today's guest, George. She's Talisca Reis from Brazil. She's the first woman featured into the into the Combat Taekwondo rooster. Also, a very highlighted athlete into the Olympic circuit, and she's still an active competitor in that circuit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The first one to join the franchise, very decorated athlete on the Brazilian national team. And with the strong fan base, I mean, there's so many people out there cheering for her. That's great to see.
So, what do you say if we let her in?
Yeah, let's do that.
Because actually she's heading right now to the airport because she's going to the Pan American Games in Santiago de Chile. So, Talisca, welcome.
Hola, buenos días a todos. Mucho gusto estar con vosotros hoy, hablando un poquito de todo.
Hola, Talisca. Hi.
Hi.
So, Talisca, welcome. It's a real pleasure for us that you are here with us. How are you feeling about this new challenge? Because you are now heading into the Pan American Games, but after that, the next event is Combat Taekwondo Fight Night. How are you feeling about that? Man, le digo a Talisca que cómo se siente de poder participar ahorita en Combat Taekwondo, siendo que, bueno, ahorita ella va rumbo a los Juegos Panamericanos de Santiago y su siguiente evento, pues, sería justamente la noche de combate de allá en Bogotá.
Pues bueno, yo no voy a pelear en Santiago, solo voy a estar apoyando mi equipo y estar haciendo umas reportagens para Brasil, para apresentar los Juegos Pan-Americanos, ¿no? No califiquei, pero yo allá voy a seguir entrenando, ¿no? Como mi programación, todo. Mi entrenadora também está indo comigo para ayudarme en la preparación física y estás focada en lo Kombat Taekwondo, que estás cada vez más cerca, ¿no? Y para mí es increíble estar participando siendo la primera atleta mujer, ¿no? En este desafío. Entonces estoy muy contenta y esperanzosa y animada para estar peleando.
Talisca says that she's actually not competing into the Pan American Games. She's just over there to support the Brazilian team, but she's going with her coach, and she is going to be training for the fight night in Colombia, in there in Chile.
Oh, that's great. So, Chava, the first question for Talisca was, we had Rafaela on here. How does she feel going into this fight? And if she knows anything about her opponent.
Ok, Talisca, nos dice George que quiere que nos comentes algo sobre tu rival. Rafaela ya estuvo aquí, sabemos que se conocen. ¿Qué piensas acerca de ella y qué sientes de tener que enfrentarte a ella en el siguiente evento?
Creo que vai ser um bom combate, não? Eu nunca he ido pelear com ela em taekwondo normal, não? Pero assim como eu estou treinando para ganhá-la, eu sei que também ela quer ganhar de mim. Então, vai ser um desafio para as duas, não? Por essa nova modalidade. Então, para mim, é como uma motivação, não? Estar peleando com uma pessoa também tão boa quanto eu, não? Foi em taekwondo. E assim, allá vamos a ver quem vencerá melhor, quem estiver mais preparada. Eu estou me preparando muito bem e ela também. Então, está assim como allá vamos a ver quem ganha, não?
She says that she's really excited about this fight, and that yes, she knows Rafaela, but they haven't ever fight between each other. So she's really excited, and she hopes the best is going to win. She's looking forward for the fight on December 3rd.
Yeah, that's great. So, how does she feel about the fact that Rafaela says she doesn't want to go the whole 5 minutes round?
Dice George, el día que Rafaela estuvo aquí, nos comentó que, bueno, ella no lo dijo así, pero sí dijo que la pelea no iba a durar 5 minutos. Entonces, pues nosotros echamos a volar nuestra imaginación. ¿Qué piensas sobre esa declaración?
Que solamente allá vamos a ver quem aguenta mais, não? Quem vai aguentar os 5 minutos, hasta os 5 minutos. Então, vai ser uma boa pelea e vamos a ver. Eu vou para matá-la, não? Assim como ela comigo. Então, que lo vence, que lo vence lo mejor.
Yeah, she says that only inside the ring, we're going to see who lasts the 5 minutes, and that she's coming for her the same way that Rafael is coming for Talisca, but they have to meet in the arena, so we can see who's the best.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead, Chava.
Ya, Talisca, tú fuiste la primera mujer que entró a que firmó el contrato en Kombat Taekwondo. ¿Qué te llevó a esto? Porque cuando pues a ti te buscaron, cuando te explicaron más o menos de qué se trataba, realmente todavía no había nada así como oficial, como fijo, o sea, no es algo que se haya hecho antes. ¿Por qué dijiste que sí? ¿Qué fue lo que te impulsó a tomar esta decisión?
Eu antes estava falando com de los meus preparadores físicos de Brasil, que ele é manager também de las pessoas que peleam Karate Combat. E eu, sentado assim, falando com ele dia, falei que me gostaria muito fazer coisas novas, ou seja, competir em algo além do taekwondo que me pusiste como animada, enfocada, não? Então, falando com ele, e passou como muito pouco tempo, creio que quase 2 meses, apareceu lá a reportagem em Mas Taekwondo e eu mirei, Taekwondo Combat Taekwondo. Eu mirei, ué, que novo, não? Aí fui a buscar, a mirar lo que era, não? E dije, bueno, não vou a Karate Combat, vou a Combat Taekwondo, não? Era uma oportunidade que já sou de Taekwondo, então, para mim, mis olhos como brilhou muito, como para estar dentro do taekwondo, uma coisa que sempre, um deporte que sempre me há muitos anos, não? Em esse deporte que eu amo muito. E a parte, eu também estava já encerrando minha carreira de taekwondo, não? Olímpico, já nessa transição de carreira. Aí veio essa oportunidade, grande oportunidade, e eu dije, bueno, vou a agarrar, não? E vou a ver lo que é, não? E foi assim que supe todo bem, não? Todo certo. E assim como falei depois com Cláudio também, e le dije, bueno, Talisca, se inscreve e aí vamos a ver. E foi assim, como para mim me encantou e eu dije, bueno, eu quero esto e vou hasta a final.
Yeah, so I asked Talisca why did she, what took her to make the decision to fight into combat taekwondo, being that is a new discipline, and she says that she's just closing her Olympic career, and she wanted to still keep doing something. So she was thinking about changing into MMA and looking for something into this into the martial arts world, and she thought about karate combat, but when she was into that transition, the announcement came in of combat taekwondo, and she said, well, taekwondo, so this is my chance. And then when the people got in touch with her, she felt that like this was a great opportunity, and that she didn't want to let it pass because she loves taekwondo. And she said that when she saw the announcement, like her eyes got bright on it, because that's just exactly what she was looking for in the beginning. So this is a great chance for her, and she's really excited about it.
E eu também fui ajudar uma amiga, não, que pelea UFC. Então me quedei um tempo com ela, aprendendo a socar, porque é diferente, não, do que taekwondo. Então isso também me chamou muito a atenção e o gosto de estar praticando outra modalidade. Por isso veio a mente de Karate Combat e depois como veio Combat Taekwondo. E para mim não tinha dúvida nenhuma que queria fazer o Combat Taekwondo.
Yeah, so she says that she was also helping a friend of hers that is into the UFC. So she was learning a few techniques and looking to different stuff, and she really wanted to do something like that. So that when the opportunity came of combat taekwondo, she took it with no without thinking about it.
Great. Another question, Chava, that would be cool to know. Out of her like long career in the WT circuit, the amateur circuit, who would be like an opponent that she would like to fight in the ring here, in a different setting, different rules.
Ok, nos pregunta George Talisca que, bueno, sabiendo que tú tienes ya muchos años en el circuito amateur de Taekwondo, si existe o hay alguien con quien te gustaría pelear dentro de este nuevo formato de Combat Taekwondo.
Any scores to settle?
Bueno, yo hablé la última vez, yo hablé de Panipak, ¿no? Que era es una deportista que me encanta todo, como peleas y todo, soy muy fan. Pero otra persona, así, me gusta su manera, ¿no? Pero no tengo así como una persona específica.
She said that she would like to fight...
¿no? Por enquanto. Vamos a ver más para frente, más adelante.
Okay. She says that at the time she doesn't have any person that she would like to fight with, but she says that she's a great fan of Panipak from Thailand, and that she would like to fight her in this circuit sometime. So at the time she doesn't have anyone like that comes to mind, but maybe in time. Porque, ¿sabes, Talisca? Vino aquí Nietzsche el otro día y dijo que le encantaría pelear contigo también. Es otra de las chicas que está en el roster. Nietzsche Martín.
Yo no sé qué.
Sí, es una de las chicas que va a pelear.
El próximo año, quién sabe, ¿no?
Sabe que, Chava, es muy... Yo tuve la fortuna de trabajar con Talisca en el comienzo de su carrera, ¿no? Y Talisca siempre, y a partir de ahí, tener la posibilidad de seguir toda su carrera. Talisca siempre fue una atleta, una chica que siempre se preocupaba por buscar algo diferente. Siempre quería, si aparecía alguna competencia, ella quería viajar. si no había patrocinio o apoyo para determinada competencia, ella trataba de buscarlo para poder viajar, para poder ir a una competencia. Siempre trataba de ir a concentrar a otro lado. Yo tuve la suerte, después nos fuimos a concentrar a España. ¿Te acuerdas, Talisa, cuando estuvimos concentrando en el CAR de Barcelona, en Guatemala? Siempre buscando algo diferente. Y por eso cuando apareció la posibilidad de Kombat Taekwondo, vino a la cabeza como que era la persona ideal, porque ella es casi una persona que se puede decir que experimenta con lo que es nuestro deporte, ¿no? Entonces creo que le hace muy bien a Combat Taekwondo.
Seguro.
Yeah, Claudio says that he has known Talisca for a long time. He was actually a part of his career as a coach, as a trainer, and that Talisca is someone that is always looking for something new. Anytime a new event came out, she wanted to be there. She looked the ways into being there. They were concentrated in different countries because she always wanted to try something new. So when the Combat Taekwondo announcement was revealed, and Claudio thought in Talisca that it would be a great opportunity for her because of her personality, because of her for her always wanting to innovate. So Claudio believes that Talisca is a great addition into the Combat Taekwondo
Yeah,
roster.
this is gonna be a great fight, Chava. I'm sure about that.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited also about this fight. I'm excited about all the fights. I think everyone is every fight has its own particular flavor. Is gonna
Touch,
have
yes.
the particular touch. So I believe this is no exception. I'm really looking forward to see to see Talisca because Talisca is also one of the, I think in the girls, she is the one with the largest curriculum, with the largest amateur curriculum. So I believe it's going to be really interesting to see her change into this new modality.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what she thinks it's gonna be her to her advantage going into this fight. What does she think that she's it gives her the upper hand?
Estamos comentando, Talisca, que dentro de las mujeres que están ahorita en Combat Taekwondo, probablemente tú eres la que tiene el mejor currículum amateur, el mejor currículum en el circuito WT. Y pregunta a George que cómo crees que eso te podría ayudar dentro del ring, pues sabiendo que es una modalidad nueva. ¿Qué crees que pueda hacer la diferencia en esta pelea que vamos a ver tuya?
Bueno, yo creo que la experiencia, ¿no? De muchos combates, ¿no? Pero yo estoy aprendiendo a hacer cosas que no hay en taekwondo, o sea, soco, cotovelada, todo eso que en lo piso, socar y chutar, todo eso que no estoy acostumbrada. Entonces, para mí también está siendo un desafío estar aprendiendo eso y me poniendo también más fuerte, ¿no? Porque yo siempre peleé en categoría fly, ¿no? Categoría peso pena. Ahora estoy trabajando para estar más fuerte, comiendo mucho más do que comía y entrenando también mucho más. Entonces, yo creo que la experiencia por muchos años, ¿no? Vivido en taekwondo, eso puede ayudarme en las patadas, pero também é um grande desafio que estou fazendo porque estou aprendendo a boxeo, coisa que em taekwondo só tenho eu só socava com um lado, não, uma parte e outro lado era mais ou menos. Então, agora tenho que estar buena em los dos. Então, para mim também está sendo muito desafiante, pero estou muito contenta, não, com todo isso que estou aprendendo também, porque já estás aí, não, já estás em dezembro, já mês e pouquinho, já vamos estar peleando. Então, vai ser um grande desafio, eu creio que não só para mim, para a chica também que vou pelear.
Yeah, she says that of course the experience that she has into the WT circuit is going to count into the ring, but it's being also a challenge for her because she's learning new things. She's learning things that you don't see usually into a taekwondo fight. She's learning to box. She's learning to hit with the elbow, and and that it's been a great challenge because she says that when she fights in taekwondo she only punches with one hand and the other so now she's learning how to punch effectively with both hands, and it's been also a great challenge, but she says that it's going to be a great experience, that she's really excited and really happy. She says also that in taekwondo she was competing in flyweight, but now she's gaining muscle, she's hitting more, she's training more, and she wants to be stronger than before for this type of challenge. Talisca, ¿cómo justo eso nos hablas de que está siendo un desafío este cambio de técnicas, ¿no? Estás aprendiendo cosas nuevas.
Sí.
¿Cómo te ves en el futuro? O sea, está siendo un desafío, pero sí te ves en un futuro dentro de este circuito, o sea, como alguien que esté constantemente compitiendo en este circuito.
Holding
Sí,
that belt, Chava.
Yes.
Yes.
Si te ves con un cinturón de Kombat Taekwondo en un futuro esperemos no muy lejano.
sí, sí. Igual, yo no sé si hablé para usted. En Brasil, en Estados Unidos también hay mucho pillow fight de almofada. ¿Sabes?
Pillow
Pillow
fight.
fight. Yo
Yes.
competí en dos competiciones. Yo tengo cinturón de pillow fight que gané 2 eventos. E foi uma situação também diferente, não uma modalidade totalmente diferente. Pero eu vejo também que quero e vou buscar o cinturão também em taekwondo. É algo que eu tenho em mente, sim, no próximo ano. E trabalhar muito para estar com meu cinturão. Assim como tive minhas medalhas de taekwondo, tive meu cinturão de pillow fight. Então, é uma coisa que eu também almejo.
Yeah, I asked Talisca how does she look herself in a short future, if she looks herself competing into this circuit regularly, and she said that yes, that she really wants, that she's really looking forward to it. She's really looking to have that belt because as well as she has, as well as she has the taekwondo medals, and also she competed in a pillow fight, and she has a pillow fight belt. She's looking forward to have a Combat Taekwondo belt, and she's really excited about it.
Talisca, ¿y cómo te sientes en el tema de boxear ahora, que debes estar haciendo box, y estás recibiendo golpes en la
cara?
¿En la cara? ¿Sopos en la cara?
Muy diferente, totalmente. Igual, eu estou mais pateando com os chicos, não? Eu tenho uma programação que eu vou treinar com essa minha amiga no próximo mês, antes de viajar.
¿Te han pegado? ¿Ya te han pegado en la cara?
Sí, sí, es muy duro, totalmente diferente. Y mis amigas, Tali, ¿seguro que quieres eso? Sí, quiero, estoy entrenando para eso. Entonces, los golpes muy, así como, si no tiene una guardia muy cerrada y estar haciendo movimentaciones, que estoy aprendiendo, y de un puño muy duro, lo pega, lo mata, solo uno ya cale. Es horrible.
¿Y cómo combinas taekwondo tradicional con Kombat Taekwondo en tus treinos?
Yo hago entrenamientos diferentes, días solo de boxeo y días solo de taekwondo y junto con la parte física. Entonces hago como 2 periodos por día prácticamente.
Okay.
Yeah, Claudio is asking Talisca how she's training, how she's getting along with the boxing style, and if she's getting punched in the face already. Talisca says that yes, that is a completely different experience than what she's used to, and but she's getting along really well. That she's actually training really hard. That she's going to be training with her friend in just before the fight. Also, Claudio asked how did she manage to combine both styles, normal taekwondo and the MMA style. Talisca says that she is making different trainings on them. That she is also having a physical training and she's having like 10 sessions of MMA training and 10 sessions of normal taekwondo training. So that's the way she's preparing for this event.
Yeah, it all comes down to mixing it up, right? As we conclude this, Chava, how about we have Talisca send a message to her opponent? and to all the other fighters on the roster on the card.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Talisca, nos dice George, bueno, no queremos entretenerte, sabemos que estás camino al aeropuerto, te agradecemos mucho que estés aquí, pero antes de dejarte ir, nos gustaría que pudieras mandarle eh, un mensaje a la gente que va a pelear ese día, un mensaje también a la gente que no alcanzó a estar dentro del roster de este primer evento, y también nos gustaría escuchar si le puedes dar un mensaje a tu oponente.
A tus futuras víctimas.
A minha vítima. Bueno, vou primeiro falar para minha próxima vítima, que ella se prepara muito bem, porque eu vou para ganhar ou ganhar. Então, que vê-lo allá e que, ó, antes ella do que eu.
Eso es mi Talisca.
Antes ella do que eu, então entrena muito e já. E convido a todos para estar, todas as pessoas para estar mirando ou não, mirando em Colômbia, quem é de Colômbia. Creio que também vai algumas amigas minhas também para a Colômbia. As pessoas em las redes sociais também vai estar transmitindo. Não, creio que vai ser transmitido por YouTube, não? Em Master Taekwondo?
Sí, sí, sí.
Sí, ¿no?
Y Kombat Taekwondo, sí.
Sí, vai estar transmitido. E todas as pessoas também que continuam mandando sus inscrições, porque no próximo ano lo promete. Então, muitas novidades vão vir. Então, todos com muitas ganas e todo mundo que vai a pelear, não? Em el evento, e que lo vence lo melhor, e é isso.
Muito legal, Talisca.
Muito legal.
Yes.
Chava, ¿qué pasó?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm getting a ticker ready.
Hablé muito rápido.
¿Te impactó el mensaje de Talisca?
Yeah. No, de hecho me gustó, me parece que es un muy buen mensaje, y me gusta mucho porque va en congruencia pues con la actitud de arte marcialista que pues siempre se espera, ¿no?, de un competidor de taekwondo, a pesar de que estamos en una nueva disciplina. Pues me parece que es un buen mensaje, me parece que es una... Y habla mucho también de ella como persona y como peleadora. Entonces, Talisca, yo te agradezco mucho que hayas estado aquí con nosotros hoy, especialmente porque sabemos que tu horario ahorita está apretado y que tienes un gran compromiso por delante. Pero estamos muy contentos de tenerte en el programa, de tenerte en Kombat Taekwondo, y estamos muy emocionados por tu pelea.
Gracias, yo agradezco a usted por todo y nos vemos en breve.
Ok, Talisca, buen viaje y éxitos.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Chao, Talisca. Chao.
Claudio.
Bye, Talisca. Thank you very much.
Chao, Chava.
So there's her. So there's Talisca. Huh?
So Chava, what was her message to her opponent, to the others on the card?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I forgot to tell that. Yes. Her message to her opponent is to keep training, to train hard, because she's going after her. And I mean, she says she doesn't mean it like in an aggressive way, but she says that yes, better her before Talisca. So she knows Rafael is also coming at her, so it's going to be a great fight. And also the message for the guys in the rooster is similar: to keep training, to keep it on, because it's going to be something really interesting and exciting. And for the other guys that could not make it into the roster, she says that also keep it on, because you know when the opportunity might show up, and they have to be ready.
Yeah, great. So she was on her way to the airport right now.
Yes.
Now coming back to the fight, we heard that she's been training in different areas, to improve. she said that she does how many hours of taekwondo, like strictly kicking, and how many hours of other, just mixing it up?
Yeah, she says she's doing 2 or 3 sessions a day, and she's doing 10 taekwondo sessions and 10 MMA sessions. She didn't say the timing, I'm guessing it's 10 sessions a week, because
Oh,
10 sessions
okay, yeah, that's
is a
quite a
lot.
few hours. Quite a few hours. But when it comes to the fight, what do you think, Chava? I mean, when it comes to the fight, it's, no matter how much training you put in. I mean, you have the specialty, which is, kicking and fancy techniques, and then you have to be aware of the arms. Using your arms, like punching, kicking, punching and kicking at the same time. So I think it all comes down to just how you mix it up, getting used to that in the ring. For someone
Yeah.
who comes from like that kind of circuit, like kicking only, no punching to the face.
Yes, I believe it's definitely, it has to be on how you mix it up, but it is important to master both techniques. I think we need to see her. I think we need to see her to see how her training um, can add into the fight, because I know Talisca. She's a real athlete, and I believe she's taking this really really seriously.
Yo creo que lo importante en todo esto también es la forma física de base que se tiene que generar para esta transición entre el taekwondo tradicional que conocemos y lo que vendría a ser el Kombat Taekwondo. Porque realmente el primer impacto que van a recibir ellos, no el impacto propiamente, literalmente hablando, sino el impacto de sensaciones, va a ser el cambio en su forma física. Porque pelear 5 minutos recibiendo impactos directamente a la cara, ya de mano y todo eso, si no tienen una formación física realmente de elite, aunque se practiquen los puños, aunque se practiquen diferentes técnicas, no alcanza. Realmente lo primero que tiene que generarse es el cambio en lo que es la preparación física. Eso es lo que yo veo fundamental y que es realmente la evolución en nuestro deporte, ¿no?
Yeah, so adding up to what you were saying, George, Claudio is stating that the real difference has to come from the physical preparation, because in order to give the evolution on this new circuit, there's need to be a great physical preparation, an elite physical preparation, because just as you were saying, George, there's no there's no point on training punches and training kicking if you don't see a difference in the physical preparation, because the real impact that these athletes are going to receive is the impact on the physical side, because it's not the same to be just kicking than to be uh, into a 5 minute round, receiving all kind of punches, all kind of kicking, so they need to be in a really really good shape.
Yeah, I completely agree. Everything changes when you get punched in the face. But also, when we speak about the first event, and Claudio made a good point over there about the physical prep, is also the fight will be at high altitude. So
Yeah,
he made a good point.
yes.
Sí, ¿qué
Right.
opinas tú de eso, man? De la altitud. Pues ya sabes que Colombia es famosa porque pues es un lugar alto. ¿Qué opinas tú de eso en cuanto a preparación física se refiere?
Por el tema de la altitud.
Ajá.
El tema de la altitud es realmente un tema también que altera todo, porque si nos ponemos a ver y recordar, no recuerdo si George estuvo, me recuerdo que sí estuvo Rick, pero si recordamos lo que fue el Panamericano de Bolivia, en Sucre, pelear fue imposible, imposible, era una locura. Entonces, la preparación en cuestiones de resistencia hay que enfocarla muchísimo más, porque lo que se puede llegar a encontrar es, yo no sé qué altura tiene Bogotá. Bogotá tiene altura, Chava, ¿qué altura tiene?
Déjame, te lo investigo.
Porque no lo veo tan trascendental en un tema como como que no sean países como pasa, por ejemplo, con Ecuador o con Bolivia, en donde sí la altura es muy considerable y altera todo, realmente altera todo.
Yeah, so Bogota
2600.
is
2600.
2,640 meters high.
¿2000?
2600.
2,640.
Ah, bueno, sí, sí, sí. Sí, por supuesto, sí, es altura. Sí. Es un tema que puede llegar a afectar totalmente. Y es un tema que tienen que tener los peleadores en su preparación. Lo
Yes,
tienen que tener.
we have many fighters taking that into account. I mean, all the fighters should take that into account, right? The high altitude.
Yeah.
Exactly, yes. So Claudio is stating that yes, the altitude is a critical factor, and it's going to be a critical factor in Bogota, because every fighter must take that in account into their preparation. They need to get like a really good endurance preparation for that. He says that he remembers the Pan American Championship a few years ago in Bolivia, and he says that it was impossible to fight in there because of the high altitude. So yes, he's saying that the altitude in Bogota, which is 2,600 meters, is really to take in account. So it's just another factor, It's just another thing
Yes,
that we're going to be
very
looking.
important one.
Very important, yes.
Sí,
Not
y
just the skills.
recordar
I
que
mean, not just the
muchos
skills.
países, cuando tenemos campeonatos como ha pasado en México, por ejemplo, hacen la pretemporada no, perdón, la puesta a punto. Muchas veces se utilizan centros como el de la Loma o lugares que tengan una altura similar para poder hacer la puesta a punto y la climatización para llegar más preparados a la competencia.
Yes, Claudio says that normally you need to make the last stage of your preparation into a place with similar altitude, just to get uh, the feeling that it gets to be in there. So he says that the athletes must have that into account.
Yeah, looks like we have some people online talking about this. We have David, we have Wiesman. What are they? Do they have any questions?
They're stating, here's David Andres. He's stating something about the altitude. Also, she says that yet the physical rhythm is really different if you have a taekwondo combat, not just for the time, but for the rhythm of the fight, the physical, the cardiovascular, everything changes.
Yes. So we just want to remind everyone to go to our Combat Taekwondo YouTube channel, fresh, brand new, to benefit the fighters. Subscribe, hit the bell to get the most up to date videos that we're gonna post, and also that's gonna be another avenue that we're gonna broadcast the fights on December 3rd. So make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment on any of our Mike Night videos. Chava remind everyone yesterday too. We're gonna have a winner. We're gonna pick someone that will have a trip paid for to Bogota and the VIP seating next to the ring. So that's pretty exciting.
Of course, let me remind everyone about that. I'm gonna say it also in Spanish. Para toda la gente que quiera ganarse un boleto redondo y de vuelta para ver las peleas allá en Bogotá, lo único que tiene que hacer es suscribirse al canal de YouTube, que es justo en donde se van a estar transmitiendo también las peleas, y dejar un mensaje en cualquiera de los videos de Mike Knights de este show, y con ello pues podrán tener la oportunidad de ganarse un viaje todo pagado, redondo, con acceso VIP y a un lado del ring a, a las peleas, a la noche de peleas allá en Bogotá el 3 de diciembre. So to everyone, I just want to remind you to hit that subscribe button in YouTube, which is another avenue where we're going to be streaming the fights from December 3rd, and also uh, in order to be selected to win a round trip to Bogota to watch the fights, all paid off, and on the ring side, just subscribe, and you have to comment on any of of the Mike Knight show videos that are in YouTube, so you can be selected to win this special prize. And you're hearing it directly from the Kombat Taekwondo CEO, Mr. George.
So Chava, what happened to Oscar last night? He had like a bad connection. He couldn't get on. It looks like we rescheduled.
Yes. So last night, as some of you might remember, we couldn't get connected with Oscar. We couldn't have a successful connection with Oscar, but we rescheduled for this evening. We're going to be having him at 5 p.m. Colombia
Bogota
time,
time. Yes,
Bogota time. Yes. So
that
it's
would be like 3 o'clock in Portland.
3 o'clock in Portland and 4 o'clock in México, in Central Mexico time. So, para toda la gente que, bueno, como ustedes vieron, anoche no pudimos establecer una conexión exitosa con Oscar Muñoz, pero reagendamos la entrevista para esta tarde. Va a estar con nosotros a las 3 de la tarde, hora de Portland, 4 de la tarde, hora del Centro de México, y 5 de la tarde a la hora del Pacífico Central, hora de Portland. Entonces, no se pierdan esa entrevista. Esperemos que esta vez podamos conectarnos sin ningún contratiempo.
Chava,
So, yes.
una pregunta. Ustedes que están haciendo todos los días las entrevistas y también hacerle la pregunta a George, ¿cómo ven a los peleadores? O sea, ¿a quién? Todavía faltan entrevistas, ¿no? Pero ¿a quién lo ven como con esa sangre, ¿no? Que dicen, este sí que nos va a dar un gran show? Yo sé que todos son buenos peleadores y que todos por algo se los eligieron, pero siempre tenemos ganas de ver al que nos dé el mejor espectáculo, al Mike Tyson, ¿no? ¿A quién que ven ustedes uno que digan, esta la tenemos que ver porque realmente es un salvaje?
Okay, so George, I think this question is for you. So Claudio says that he knows that there are a few interviews missing yet, but from the fighters that we have had here in the show, which one of them do you think is going to be like the greatest one, like the one that you have to see, like you cannot miss? Which of them gives you that vibe, like this will be the fight of the night? This athlete is coming for everything. Who do you think?
I mean, it's very hard to pick because the card is stacked. I mean, we have very exciting fights coming up. I mean, I would say William and Junior. That's a pretty exciting fight, and then it's gonna be hard for both of them. They're both big guys. Then we have Gennady, and they have with Lewis, right? That's another good one. And we have Talisca and Rafaela. They both made statements. Everything got heated. Then we have Natalia Villeja from Brazil with Ingrid, both very skilled in combat. Then we have Natalia Dennis and Nietzsche from Mexico. And then let's not forget of Oscar and Niaz. Oscar, Olympic medalist, the longest career on the card, but also Niaz, who's in like top 5 in the world, world medalist, Asian champion. So this whole card, it's really hard to pick. You give me a hard job, Claudio. I can't pick any of those.
No, dice George que es muy difícil de saber. Son muchos atletas muy destacados y son muchas peleas muy interesantes. Entonces dice que es muy difícil saber que ahora sí se la pusiste muy difícil porque está de lo que hemos visto aquí y de la carta que se ve, pues es muy difícil escoger a uno.
And the hottest fight, with some bad blood is like Johnny and Hadi. They actually going at it online, yes.
Yes, y tenemos ya una pelea que empezó desde ahorita en redes, que es la pelea de Hadi contra Johnny, Hadi de Líbano contra Johnny de Venezuela. Y bueno, pues ya esa pelea empezó a calentarse desde hace un par de días que estuvieron aquí los dos. Entonces, pues también se ve que va a estar interesante. O sea, ya es o sea, ya se traen, pues ya vienen con ganas los dos. Entonces, pues va a estar también.
Convengamos, Chava, también que en este formato no es el formato de World Taekwondo, el formato olímpico, es el formato en donde hasta nosotros como comunicadores tenemos que empezar a hacer los análisis y jugar muchas veces las fichas de decir, esto me gustó, este no me gustó por tal cosa. Muchas veces nosotros en el taekwondo tradicional jugamos, no quiero decir fair play, pero porque fair play tiene que existir en todos los órdenes, pero sí hay como mayor delicadeza en cómo uno comenta las cosas de diferentes peleadores. Acá yo creo que esto es un poquito más real en cuestión de pronósticos, si bien todavía no se sabe porque todavía no tuvimos la primera edición, pero ya pasada la primera edición vamos a empezar a poder hablar de quiénes son los favoritos, quiénes son realmente los que la gente quiere ver, quiénes son los que tienen el mayor rating, por decirlo de alguna manera, ¿no?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So Claudio is saying that we as communicators also need to adapt into this new onto this new type of competition, because when we analyze like the Olympic style, there's like this kind of he said fair play, but not it's not exactly fair play. I mean, it's like trying to be careful with the comments with everyone, because like not being like really tough with someone. But in here, you really need there's a whole lot of story, so we need to be like more critical about the truth, about who is the one that really has got the skills, that really got the rating, that's more prepared for it, that is better at it, that's more dominant, and so on. So what do you think, George?
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I can't wait to get this to get to Bogota and watch the fights. They're all excited, all training hard, and they're all willing to put on a good show.
Okay, so let's well, I'm really looking forward to it, so let's get it on. And Claudio, thank you very much for being with us. It's been a pleasure, man. Claudio, muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. De verdad ha sido un placer tenerte, aunque sea un rato. Siempre es un gusto poder platicar contigo, aunque sea de manera virtual.
El placer fue mío, queridos amigos.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Good to see you, Claudio. Looking good.
Thank you for the invitation.
Hey, our pleasure.
See-
And we'll
see you
have
later,
you
Claudio.
on
Thank you very
Sunday
much.
too. We have Natalia Villea from Brazil with
Okay,
Ingrid Soto from Chile.
okay.
They're gonna be both at the same time, so that's gonna be hot. It's gonna get hot pretty quick.
That's gonna be interesting also. So, George, thank you also very much for being here. It's been a pleasure to see you. So, I believe I'll see you. I'll see you
I'm
later
doing my
tonight.
job.
Yeah, no job.
I'm on a mission, okay?
Yeah.
Claudio.
Okay.
And then I can't wait
So,
to go grab some lunch because I'm hungry.
yeah, so let's have some lunch and then get prepared for the next interview, which is just in a few hours. So to all the people that's been here with us in this special show this morning, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Claudio, for joining in. Of course, thank you very much, George, for staying here with us. And to all the people, remember to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. And in order to be able to win a round ticket to Bogota, please subscribe into the Combat Taekwondo YouTube and leave a message in any of these Mike Knight's shows. So, to everyone, thank you very much. I'm Chava, and this was our show. See you on the evening.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.